Hello, everyone. This is Tony with your weekly 80 Star Basketball auction recap. We had a total of 27 sales from last week. Let's dive right into them. With regards to the Star 101 MJ, there were 5 sales. And Ryan went over some of these in his Sunday video. We had a PSA 6, actually 2 of them, and on February 23rd. These were both at Heritage. The first one went for $29,280. The second one went for nearly $33,000. Fanatics had a buy it now, ended on February 23rd at $18,750. Also on February 23rd, there was a $165,000 rounded of a Michael Jordan 101 signed 7.5 BGS grade with an auto of 9. And the last card we have is from February 22nd. That is a PSA 7 that ended at Golden for $37,210. Some of these were extremely nice. I like this 6. Ryan talked about that. This was the other 6. Both of them were pretty interchangeable. This one has the little white on the bottom, but it commanded a premium over the other 6 due to the overall presentation of the card. This one surprised me. This was a buy it now at Fanatics. Little bit of thin border on the left. Nice card overall. 18,750. Subgrades 6 centering, 9 edges, 8 corners, and 6.5 surface. So yeah, I can see a little bit on the top right corner, top left corner. So that goes into the surface. We won't look at the backs. The signed card at Heritage, this was another popular card. 9 autograph because when Michael Jordan signed it, it went off the card. Sure, you can see here. And it's a little streaky in places. Coming up in the future, we have quite a few MJ 101s. On eBay, there's 2, BGS 5.5. There's a PSA 5. And at Golden, there's a BGS 8.5 with a 9 auto. Just right off the bat, I like this autograph better than the previous card that we spoke that sold. And there's a PSA 6 that's currently at $17,080. With the USA MJ 195, there were 5 confirmed sales, and there's 2 upcoming sales. Looking at the sales that ended on eBay, a buy it now offer was accepted for this raw card. I'm not going to talk too much about that. You can look at it. There was a BGS 7.5, went for $3,840 on Fanatics Weekly. Subgrades 7 centering, 8.5 edges, 8.5 corners, and 9.5 surface. On February 23rd, we had 2 sales, PSA 6 and another PSA 6. And we previewed both these cards last week. February 22nd, the last card we're going to talk about is a PSA 4 that sold for $2,200. Upcoming auctions, there's 2 of them. At Golden, we have a PSA 6 currently at $3,660. Fanatics has an auction that ends in nearly 9.5 days, currently at $25. There were a total of 2 sales, and there's 5 upcoming. The first sale was from February 22nd. This was a BGS 7.5, 7 centering, 8.5 edges, 8 corners, and 9 surface. On this angle, it's a little bit difficult with the reflection to see the card, but you can tell how on most of these, like with most of these, the right border is a little thin. 7 centering, 8.5 edges, 8 corners, and 9 surface. 2 days prior to that, on February 20th, eBay had a sale of a BGS 7. You can see typical edgeware, nearly the same centering as the other one, left to right. It's a nice looking 7. So this 7, BGS 7 went for nearly $6,000, and this BGS 7.5 went for less than that due to the eye appeal factor played a role. Upcoming auctions, unlike the last month or so, we actually have more 288s being available. In one day, we have a eBay BGS 7 currently at $2,650. PSA 6 at eBay ends in 2 days, 5 hours, $4,499. Also on eBay, there's a PSA 6 that ends in 2 days, 6 hours, currently at $5,699. Looks like a buy it now. And at Golden, ending in 8 days, there's a 6.5 that's currently at $3,660. Going into the Charles Barkley, John Stockton, and Olajuwon cards, there were a total of 10 cards sold, 4 Barkleys, 3 Stocktons, and 3 Olajuwons. And upcoming, I only see 2 currently. I see 1 Barkley and 1 John Stockton. Quickly go over these. Barkley 8.5, 1200. Olajuwon ungraded, we're not going to get into that. John Stockton ungraded, not going to get into that one either. Barkley PSA 7 went for 1,350, a little bit above the card value here, the card ladder value. This is a nice Barkley. Not crazy about the picture or the angle, but it looks good. As for those who remember, we actually set a record last time we spoke about a Hakeem Olajuwon PSA 7. This one is a BGS 8, went for 860 on Fanatics. Another Fanatics sale on the same day. This was a BGS 8, 780. John Stockton, PSA 8, $1,400. And we talked a little bit about this card last time, but I would be careful due to this card has numerous quality control issues, such as the top border being cut short, and sometimes there's a diamond cut. A little bit of a gap here, a little bit of a gap on the opposite corner. You can tell easier on these older slabs that starts with the 6 number than the ones that start with 8, 9, and 10. So this card went for a premium. Seller should be very happy. February 22nd, we had an ungraded Barkley. We won't go over that. February 20th, there was a BGS 8.5 Stockton. This is an 8.5 with 8 centering, 9 edges, 8.5 corners, and 9 surface. And as we talked about future auctions, there's a lot here. I did include this in my John Stockton listings. This is at Leland's, and it is a lot that includes a BGS 7.5 Stockton, currently at $275. You can take a look at that when you have the chance and see what other cards come in there. For Barkley, there's 1 currently on Fanatics, and that's a BGS 9, currently at $1,290. Take a quick look at this. 9.5 centering, 8.5 edges, 9 corners, 9 surface. A little bit top heavy for PSA standards. Nice card, definitely worth investigating. We talked about the Olajuwons. We're not going to go over this one until the person puts a better picture up on eBay. Always nice to look at Patrick Ewing cards. Now, there are one listing on Card Ladder, but there's actually two sales. One was for $600 right around this time, and there was a $810 sale. We looked at this card last time. This was the autographed one. 10 autograph, 8.5 card, and this went for $810. No upcoming Patrick Ewing auctions that I see. Also wanted to talk about a Huggins and Scott auction that ended last night with 3 star lots. The first one was a 85 star Crunch and Munch complete set with a PSA 6 MJ. This went for $2,520. There was a near complete set of 83, 84 star base. This went for $6,600. I did look at this on my own. I can understand one of the set. It went for a little too high for me, so I bailed out of bidding. This is another lot that I looked at in deep, and I actually did bid on it. I stopped. So this was a huge lot of 1983, 1992 star cards. And it tells you right now it was a partial first year set. You got the complete 83, 84 Sixers championship set. Near complete set of 84, 85 star. You got all these other ones here too. I did not see any Michael Jordans in this lot, but it still sold for a nice amount, $11,400. The last cards we're going to look at today are the Star Michael Jordan Court Kings, 84, 85, number 26. Ryan talked about these in depth. On February 24th, we had a PSA 7, real nice PSA 7, sell for $11,000 even. And the day before that, Fanatics Weekly had a BGS 7 that sold for $3,720. So you can take a look at the two cards on the BGS 7, 8.5 centering, 7 edges, 8 corners, 6 surface. You can see the cut here, the centering top to bottom, side to side. A little bit harder to see in this picture because of the glare, but great card. And that is your 80 star basketball auction recap for the week.